Okay guys, this is the new HTC One M8. This is the Verizon model. Quick unboxing. Get the basics out of the way. What you get your wall charger, USB adapter cable. Very important with this cable to use HTC Sync on your computer and stuff like that. Use the HTC original cable. A lot of times your computer will not find a device properly without this HTC cable. Remember that. You also get some HTC headphones. And then in your box is your HTC M8. HTC One M8. They also give you a SIM card tool. Now, what's nice about the new HTC M8 is you have a micro SD card slot as well. Okay, up here on the right top. So what I did is I had an extra high power 32 gig for my GoPro, which I'm not using. And I have a 32 gig card in there. You can transfer all your stuff over to 32 gig card or whatever your internal SD card is, like your music and stuff like that. You have the option to save them on there. I'm going to restart this here since I took the card out. Phones are very fast. A couple changes are a little bigger. Your power button is now on the top right instead of the top left. Your LED is over here on the top right instead of the left from the M7. Still have your volume rocker over here. You have your micro SD card slot here and your SIMS card slot over here. You also have dual cameras on the HTC in the back. Dual flash, dual cameras. You also have a 5 megapixel camera up front. The photo software on it's pretty nice. A couple of different things they did. No longer is it called Beats Audio, it's back to Boom Sound. They also have the HTC Sense 6 on there, which means, as you see, I double click the screen. Say I just want to check the time, or I got a text message. Instead of pushing the power button and unlocking the whole device, just double click it. There it is. Device is still locked. I see it's 7:33. If I double click, I'm back out. There's a lot more features. You can unlock it into the camera. The camera has many more modes. It has selfie mode. That'll bring the front-facing camera. It has just regular camera mode. Dual capture, fires both cameras. Video, panorama, and then in the video you can do slow-mo, all different qualities. There's a lot of new things in there. As you see, it has 3 buttons down here now. Back, home, and this button. This is like your menu button. So say we open Chrome, we open Gmail, and we open the gallery. Okay, now I just want to close all the apps. Double click that, swipe, 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 they're closed. The messaging is pretty much the same. The phone is pretty much the same. Your favorites, all your contacts. I just make folders to try to keep everything on one screen. I did enable blink feed. Here's the blink feed on here. Loads pretty fast. I have a bunch of different things on the blink feed now. What's nice about the blink feed too, though, is you can pinch, highlight blink feed, okay, and you're actually able to turn off blink feed. Remove. All you do is drag it to remove. On the M7, the first time out, you weren't able to remove blink feed. Then with the updates, you were. So on the M8, you can remove blink feed. I'm just going to have it on for a day or two, see how the battery does. That's pretty much your main mode. You have your settings still up here. brightness settings, your Bluetooth, airplane mode, network, your rotate, all that kind of stuff. I made a folder called Social. That's right for my Twitter, my Instagram, my Facebook. Under Tools, I threw stuff in there like settings, maps, car mode, TV remote, stuff like that. Under Settings, you can go into Storage. And I have 232 gigs in there because it's a 32 gig phone. And I have a 32 gig SD card. On there I have music, photos and videos, other. So basically what I mean is you can dump all your music, your pictures, everything right onto the SD card up here and save that internal space. You can also format, unmount, make more space, stuff like that. So the M8, you know, they did a lot of tweaking. It's more rounded everywhere. All the sides are more rounded, they're not sharp. It's made of good quality metal. And of course Gorilla Glass. Locking it, very simple, push the button. But like I said, I get a phone call now with the 6, I can lift it right to my ear, it will answer the phone. I just want to check the time, I double click it. When you first restart the phone, that won't work. You have to unlock it the first time and then let it lock. But you know, I really like the phone. I've had it about 24 hours now. And you know, if you're an HTC fan, this is a good phone. Is it a required upgrade for the 7? I don't know. That's up to you. I personally like doing a lot of photography, and I wanted to give the HTC 7 camera a good workout with its different modes. You know, so I'm really going to give this a workout. What's nice here, you can do your ISO, your white balance, you can do your EV. You know, you can do all kind of stuff. Then you can go into your tools. You can put the grid on, geotag photos, what style you want, if it's crop, image adjustments, okay, contrast, saturation, sharpness. You can set them all up default how you want them. You know, so there's a lot of stuff you can do. What crop you want? Do you want a grid? Do you want it to review? Is there a self timer? So you don't have to download a separate app anymore. You're going to take a picture. If you put this in like an ice stabilizer mount on a tripod, and you're going to run out and get a picture taken with a group of people, right in here you can set your self timer for 5 seconds, 10 seconds, boom. Set your storage right here. Where do you want to store your pictures? Internal or SD card, continuous shooting on or option. Set your volume buttons up, and you can save it so you can have different camera names, which is real nice. So you could set a camera setting up, say, as timer, and save that. And when you're going to take a picture in a group of people, just open up your camera, go down, pick timer, have it all set up for 10 seconds, boom, don't have to worry about the settings. So they did a good job. And the Sense 6.0, I think they said will be out for the M7s later in the year. They also have what's nice on the new one here, HTC has Advantage program now. Free one-time cracked screen replacement for the first 6 months of owning the device. 50 gig free of online storage. Android software update commitment. And I think on the release they said for 2 years. They're going to update these phones for 2 years. I think Apple does it for 3, but they're going to do it for 2. HTC's coming a long way. I had Samsung's very slippery plastic phones, very fast phones, but they were always like a slippery piece of plastic to me. Then I went to the iPhones for a while. I liked them. They were small. You could do everything with one hand on the iPhone, but I'm back to the Droid, and I gotta say I'm loving the HTCs. I had the M7, now I have the M8, and my son actually, I gave him the N7 yesterday. He's very happy. I love the sound, and it's common sense that these speakers should be forward on every phone. You know, common sense things like that. It's amazing how it doesn't make it into these engineers' minds or the market. But you know, if you're watching a video or something on this, it's just, you know, it's incredible. You know, the sound is just so nice on these things.
Welcome back, everybody. This is
it's
Eric and Barry
so
here at
loud,
Most Wanted
clear.
Gun in Jonesboro, Georgia. And today we have another gun gripe episode for you. We've had some pretty good ones come down the pipeline, but this one is pretty good now. Today we're going to talk about range.
That's just a little sample of how the sound is on them. Music. Let's just pick. It sounds very good. Versus the sound you would have coming out the back of another one that's just rattling around, So that's pretty much a quick unboxing, quick overview of the M8. I don't have all day to get into all the features, but it's up to you if you think it's an upgrade. Myself, I kind of like it. You could also view your apps this way: alphabetical, most recent, custom. You can set your grid size. The usual. It's a nice phone. So it's up to you if you want the M8. Like I said, 6 months replacement on the screen if you drop it in the first 6 months. I don't know about cases yet. I haven't really even looked. Got to look today. I'm a big fan of having some kind of case on my phone, at least something that does a little protection. But that's the HTC overview, guys. Bye.